That's an open road. Wow. What's up YouTube? Look at today's ride, the 40th edition Honda Goldwing. So this is a 2015 edition Honda Goldwing. So I got this motorcycle on the highway and my friend Shakir Mallu Traveler owned this motorcycle. So if you don't know who Shakir is, go and Google him. I mean, you can YouTube. So he's someone who is doing a world tour on an RTR 200. And yeah, that's an irony that he uses a Goldwing for his local commutes and he uses an RTR 200 for his world tours. I'm so amazed to ride this motorcycle, and it is a crowd puller. Okay, I mean, a lot of guys coming here, and I cannot stop anywhere. Like wherever I stop, some people will be coming and taking photos. I'm pretty okay with it if they don't sit on the motorcycle. So yeah, let's talk about this motorcycle. 2015 Honda Goldwing. It's been a long time. It's my dream to ride something like this. I wasn't prepared, to be honest. Yesterday when he called me and he told that he's coming to Bangalore and I can ride this motorcycle, I was pretty nervous. I immediately took out the user's manual and I was reading this because it has a hell lot of things. It's a super luxurious motorcycle. It's unlike anything which I've rode till now. I cannot say it's just a cruiser. It's a luxury cruiser. You can see that. And it's so huge, okay, and it almost I was feeling like riding a car. And it comes with a 6-cylinder Honda engine. It's a boxer engine. So if you guys know, the boxer pistons are like this. So there are 3 pairs of it. So 6-cylinder, absolutely no vibration, purely a class in level. I almost feels like riding a car. I mean, if you look into the front section, such a huge motorcycle. I mean, the headlights and everything feel so huge. Only one thing is, like, when you sit on the motorcycle, you cannot see anything in the front. So that's it. And coming to the tail section, you have the box here and 2 more side boxes. Your luggage is also sorted, and seats are ultimately comfortable. Let's get on the motorcycle. And I have to say that riding a Goldwing is a task by itself. When I turn on the ignition, it says hello Mallu Traveler. Yeah, that's the channel name. Go and check it out. This is the kill switch, and the 6-cylinder comes alive. What a machine, man. Really don't feel that there's an engine running below me. What a machine. And I'm just being too careful with the motorcycle because taking a U-turn is a big task on this motorcycle. Oh my god, it's a huge motorcycle. It's very heavy. It takes some time to get used to this riding ergonomics. Not the ergonomics, the riding dynamics actually. As I mentioned, it's a cruiser. I feel like I'm sitting on a sofa, and a hell lot of information over here. I mean, if I walk through from the left side, what you see over there is the speaker. So Honda has given a lot of importance for the luxury on this motorcycle. That's one speaker, and this is also one speaker, and all analog cluster. What you see over here is the tachometer. It redlines at 6k RPM. That's what I told. This has a bit of a car thing in it, and even riding the Goldwing also needs you to have that kind of a car guy in you, because if you're just like a bike guy, you won't be able to ride this motorcycle, because you have to consider that buffer thing. You can see that how I'm overtaking. I'm taking a lot of precautions before taking an overtake, so you have to plan it, look into the mirror, and just like riding a car, you have to do that. So I was talking about the RPMs. So the red line comes at 6k RPM, just like a car. And what you see in the middle is the speedometer, and on the right side we have the fuel meter and the temperature monitor. And I have to say that I was riding this motorcycle for almost half an hour in dead traffic. It didn't heat at all. I mean, heat management, all this, like, so well, I have to say that. By the way, this is an 832cc 6-cylinder motorcycle, so I was expecting a hell lot of heat from this, but I have to say that Honda has somehow done something on this motorcycle to make this so brilliant that you cannot feel anything. And what you see over there is most of the things are related to music, man. I don't know whether an audiophile made this motorcycle, I mean designed this motorcycle from Honda, because whatever switches you see over here is mainly for the audio things. You might have seen the antenna over there, so you can play the FM and chill and just ride the motorcycle. So that's what music, and this is a cup holder. So I think this doesn't come stock. So all things over here is pretty much music. I feel like I have went to the 2000s where we used to use something called as a tape recorder. I don't know whether the new generation guys know about that. there was a system called a tape recorder in my home back in those days. So that had a lot of options, and what you see on the right side is pretty basic, so I'm happy for that. So one thing is like the headlight adjustment, and the other one is like the front suspension, the preload adjustments. And there are two memory switches also, and again on the left hand side almost all controls which is related to music. I really don't want to walk you through all these things. So apart from that, the regular switches are there, like the high beam, low beam, and the indicator horn and those things. The horn on this one is pretty loud. I mean, I like it because it's a huge motorcycle, man. I mean, I need a loud horn. I don't honk that much all the time, okay? Don't get me wrong, but when I honk, it's for a reason. And on the right hand side, we have the cruise control. So this comes with cruise control. Maybe I can demonstrate it. I'll turn on the cruise control. Yeah, the cruise control is on. Now get it onto a speed and press the set. So it's set now. It's in the cruise control mode, and this will adjust by itself. So I have logged the speed onto 80. So in order to take it off, I'll just turn off the cruise control. And yeah, man, riding this motorcycle on a highway is like nothing. It's a piece of cake. I mean, I don't know how many times I'll say that piece of cake, because this is too comfortable. I mean, my hands are like very comfortable. Only one thing is like taking a sharp turn on the Honda Goldwing is a task, a big task. But when you ultimately reach a highway, what a machine, man, what a machine. You won't believe that you can have something like this on two wheels. That's what I told. If you're someone who wanted that car thing, you want a car and a two-wheel, this one is similar. The foot pegs are forward set, just like how you sit on a sofa. Only one thing is like my leg is touching bit of an engine. I feel that. I don't know why it is coming. And you have the gear lever here and the brake lever on the right side. Obviously, man, it's a it's a motorcycle, but what I expected was a footboard instead. So there is no footboard. I believe that the Harley Davidson has a footboard. They are also onto luxury motorcycle. That's why I told I missed that footboard thing on this motorcycle. I would say that this is unlike any other motorcycle reviews I've done before. I mean, I don't take this as a review also. I'm just introducing a motorcycle to you through this channel, that's all. So what I wanted to tell you is that this is unlike the other motorcycles which I introduced before, because this is not a super bike. So don't expect me to rev it so hard and get into that 200 km per mark and all. So this is for the comfort. I mean, it just glides like that. So the direct competitor for this motorcycle is the BMW K1600 GT, and I think the Harley Davidson Street Glide. The only one problem stopping this motorcycle is that it's a crowd puller. People will come to you, and definitely they'll ask 3 questions. The first question is how much? What's the cost? I'll say 35 lakhs. I mean, I really don't say 35 lakhs in upfront. I look at the person and try to underprofile the motorcycle. I really don't wanted to make them feel that I'm having their fortune in my hand as a motorcycle. So I'll try to reduce the cash. So basically this is 35 lakhs. So the second how much they ask us the mileage. And I'll say 10. Face will go like, oh. And the third how much is top speed. And I literally don't know what's the top speed that you can do on this motorcycle. Man, these mirrors are too good, man. If these mirrors wasn't there, then I would have been in big trouble. Because I am so addicted to mirror, and this one is the best mirror that I've seen. Obviously it's a car mirror, okay. Boxes here to keep things over there, and your pillion will be way comfortable. If you are in a fight with your pillion, I mean your wife or your girlfriend, take for a ride, man. I mean, if you have a Goldwing, obviously I don't have a Goldwing, my friend has a Goldwing. If you have a Goldwing, take her for a ride. She'll definitely love it. And these are the speakers for the Pillion, and these are boxes, like utility boxes for the Pillion, so that you don't have to stop and take things for Pillion. Like they can keep their sunglasses or something, whatever they want. And these are the footboards. This is what I was talking about. Like there is no footboard for rider. And what else, man? I see all luxury here, and I got to know that this why what you see, and this why what you see is like an intercom. So if you have an intercom, you can connect to your rider and the Pillion, and you can speak. Exhaust sound is sweet. It's an 6-cylinder. It's way refined than what I thought, because absolutely no vibration, because of 2 reasons, man. One, it's a 6-cylinder. Second thing, it's a Honda. Honda is very famous for making refined motorcycles. Wow. By the way, this comes with a reverse gear, which is not actually a reverse gear, because the reverse gear on this motorcycle is not an actual reverse gear. So it works on the starter motor, and that's how it works. The reverse gear only works when the motorcycle is in neutral. So press this button, the ignition button. So you have to turn on the motorcycle to do all those things. Press this reverse button and then press the ignition button, so that it gives you that small 1 km/h reverse function. So the seat height is pretty low on this motorcycle, and the counterpart is it has a very bad ground clearance. You have to be very, very careful. So this is a cross country motorcycle. You can pack everything what you want and you can go for a ride. I don't know when I said that, when I thought about Indian roads, because here you have a lot of bad roads. Riding on a bad road is not a problem, but the thing is, like as I mentioned, you have to be a bit of a car guy to ride this motorcycle, because you cannot filter that quick on this motorcycle. It doesn't feel like a motorcycle at all when you're filtering, because it's very hard. So you have to keep that gap all the time. And this has an adjustable windscreen also. I have set it on the lowest setting to give you a better view of what's there in the front. Otherwise you'll be always seeing what is there on the dash. And the kind of clip-ons this has, I don't know whether it's a clip-on or a rod handlebar, because it goes deep inside. It feels like you're almost riding, I'm in a big vehicle. Only one thing is, like, the clutch is hard. Surprisingly, the clutch is very hard, but it's short, manageable. And the gears are like whole kind of a mechanism over there in the gearbox and the clutch. You can feel that and probably you'll get that tuck feel and all. I can feel that in every gears. And by the way, this is a 5-speed gearbox motorcycle. Yeah, of course the purpose is not racing, so it doesn't matter if the 5th gear is like the cruising gear. I like kids waving at the motorcycle. You should encourage them. They won't go to drugs, they won't do alcohol, they'll get addicted to motorcycle, and in a way it is good if they are doing it right. Oh man, my butt loves this motorcycle. Even my heart loves this motorcycle, but my brain is telling that this motorcycle belongs to Bangalore Traveller. Is right sanely, it's not the S1000RR I rode a couple of months back. It's not a race motorcycle, just be careful. Holy. But I love it. I love it a lot. I was expecting a little bit of more engine sound from this motorcycle, because I love this boxer engines. My most favorite engine configuration itself is the boxer engine, and based on that, one of my favorite motorcycle is the BMW R90, and that has the boxer engines. But that's a twin. This is a 6-cylinder. Lot of luxury, man. Having 3 pairs of boxer engines, so the sound is very different. I mean, it's way super refined than the inlines and all. Of course, I haven't ridden the inline 6 configuration from Honda. I'm pretty sure that I can ride on this motorcycle like whole day long. And apart from that, I have got to know that there are heated grips and heated seats on this motorcycle, which basically South Indians doesn't need, because we need cooling seats and cooling grips. I mean, already we are on fire, and why we should put more fire onto our ass? Sometimes it's so humid and so hot, and you really don't want your ass again burning out of the heated seats and all. So yes, if Honda can bring in something like cooling seats, that's fine. That's an open road. Oh, wow. You know, I think this kind of motorcycle will make me lazy, super lazy. I don't want to be like that, but I'm saying that this motorcycle will make me super lazy. This is a mile muncher. I don't think I'll be able to love this kind of a riding posture for long, because I'm a sports tourer. I love to tour. I want that sports, like adjust onto the handlebar and that kind of a riding feel, but this one doesn't give you at all. But what it gives is like, just sit like you're sitting in front of the TV on a gaming console and just doing the joystick thing. So I hope you like this video, and as always, show some love in the form of likes and comments. See you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.